but I'll let him tell you exactly where he is and how this is working for him. Steve, are you there? I saw you as a guest.
Hello, everybody. Ken, my friend.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, hot Atlanta. We know everything's happening there, and everything's bigger in Texas. We know ZR is out in Texas, Houston, and
right.
You know what? I was excited listening to everyone. All the testimonies are exactly what has been happening since we started. I wasn't as skeptical as Ken was, but I did know that for sure that we were going to see those kind of testimonies like we've been hearing. I mean, it's just life-changing. Renee, thanks for sharing your testimony. It's going to be blessing. All these people on here have got loved ones that are going through stuff, and you and Jeffrey and all the others that gave their testimonies, and ZR, your business standpoint. I mean, think about how many people are going through wanting to retire, wanting to, start enjoying a lifestyle at some point of their life. And then all this happens with the economy and everything. Why not have something stable, like we're all teaming up here together? Now, it's not like if you're a guest on here tonight that we all dreamt to have to do something different or decide to do something different. Everybody's busy. Nobody really wants to do anything. But if you found something that would give you the lifestyle and the freedom that this incredible X39 is allowing us to, because it's such a unique technology, and we're having so much fun with all of our friends. Make sure with all the testimonies that we do have that everyone realizes and start working on this. This is just a little heads up before I wrap it up here tonight. Make sure when you're sharing and you start leading with your team, because we want this to be a legacy company for all of us and all of you to be winning to pass this on to your kids and your grandkids and your great grandkids. Make sure that when you're talking about, anytime you share, that you say, hey, look, I put the X39 on because of the light that portrays from my body that activated those crystals, and those crystals reactivated my stem cells, and my body healed itself. The patch didn't do it, my body did it, so that you are letting everyone know that, the hard part is our government sets it up so that they don't want anyone to feel like they got taken, okay? So I personally would rather make my own decision. So would Ken. So would, I'm sure, ZR and everyone else, and Verdita and Harvey, I'm sure. But they do say that we can't make a claim that the product has healed them. So we just let them know that we put the patch on, and realistically, the patch just activated our own stem cells that went to the weakest link, and our body healed itself. So make sure you're saying that. And that's the way it went for everyone that was on here tonight. The stem cells that were reactivated actually allowed their bodies to heal themselves, which is incredible. So I will say this much, that we had no idea how many people were open to stem cell. It's got to be the easiest conversation I've ever had in my life, to talk to somebody about stem cell reactivation. It's like the minute you say it, everyone leans forward, wants to hear about it. And because it's only $99 for a month's supply, and everyone's been hearing about stem cell injections and how much they are. In fact, I've got a friend that called one of his friends, and when he called him and his wife were in Mexico, and they had they spent $20,000 total with their injections in Mexico. Came back right away. They bought each of them, got themselves on the X39, and they're so blessed. They actually were saying, we can't believe that you didn't tell us sooner. But the day that he called them or texted them, they already were in Mexico getting their injection. So it was too late. But you know what? This is going to really bless so many people, like it already has on this call, because it's affordable for anyone. And what is your health worth? I'm telling you, no matter how successful you are, and ZR will attest to this, if you don't have your health, you don't have anything. So we're here working as a team, having a blast. Not long ago, my wife Jean and I were in Atlanta. We had a blast with everybody that's on here tonight. I was missing seeing Erica. I know her name was called, but she was there, and Ken was there, Verdita, Harvey were there. Many people were there, but I wanted to just if I had to list everybody, would be here all night. Point is we had a blast. We looked each other in the eye and we said, hey, Let's help each other with our health, and let's help each other accomplish what ZR was talking about tonight, that we're going to win together in business as a team. We're going to build it with integrity, do what we say we're going to do. I told Ken, hey, I want to come on here tonight to talk to everybody, and I'm here. Anything you do, you do what you say you're going to do, and people respect that, and they really know that they can count on you the next time. So if you say you're going to be somewhere, you don't show up, think about it. They might not come or take you serious the next time you do it. So it's very simple, success oriented habit, but you got to do it. So don't take lightly what you got your hands on. I believe that I will tell you that this is the best 19-year-old kept secret I've ever seen in my life. No one has heard about it. I've been calling since July 1st, and I still haven't been able to get people, you might hear one or two, but nobody engaged building and really understands what they got their hands on with the X39. So the great thing is that it's wide open for everybody from here and around the world. It's all up to you how quickly you want to make this happen. If you're brand new, this is as close to franchising without the franchise fee, $250,000 and above, without the brick and mortar store, without the employees, and you actually own your own franchise. How big do you want to make it? Everyone that you're setting up in your business. So we got over 100 people on here tonight. They're all in their own type franchise business. And instead of promoting hamburgers and French fries or sub sandwiches, they're promoting stem cell reactivation technology. And you can build it as big as you want, set up as many people as you want. How fast can you pick up the phone? And as fast as you can pick up the phone, they're going to say, hey, I don't want to live with my stem cells stagnant for the rest of my life. And for $99, it's worth it. And then as soon as they put it on, we are seeing testimonies happen faster and faster than when we first started. So we are confident that anyone that puts this X39 on is going to get a testimony as long as they stay with it. Some are going to have a testimony an hour. Some might take 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but they're going to get one. And anyone that decides to engage, plug into what we're doing. We don't leave you blind. We just had a great meeting last night with hundreds of people on, and now we're being a little more, we're helping the West Coast tonight. We want all of you to win. So we come on here later. We're all on the East Coast. It's going on 11 o'clock, but we want to make sure we can bless every single one of you. And I want to just lift up all the leaders that are on here that decided to do that. Not many of the teams have even done that yet. So you've got first mover advantage over on the West Coast. And I will say that the uniqueness of this X39, that anyone that engages with us plugs into our Saturday training. We've actually only had one in-person Saturday training that your team, Ken and the team here hosted, our friends Mike and Sai Hernandez in Atlanta, Georgia. That's the only in-person. But me and Ken and all the teams here are used to Super Saturdays and everyone having to travel across town or from state to state here. We've been doing them on Zooms since we started in July. And it's, been incredible. Everybody can log in, and, it really takes the pressure off when somebody's got a cousin in Nebraska or a friend in a different state. They just log on to the Zoom. They learn exactly what's going on, and they go and they implement. And where the business just keeps growing at a rapid record pace. The company is doing incredible. They've kept up with all of the momentum. They've never seen anything like this of a 19-year-old company, but we're just getting started. We're just proving and showing everybody that people are open and looking to have better health. They're more proactive than ever before, ever since COVID with their health, and they're more open to a side hustle than ever before. And this is the funnest thing that most of us has ever done, and the most rewarding at such a quick pace. So many of us are going on a free trip to Aruba, so we're all going to be traveling together with the business paid for, with the vacation paid for, and that's incredible. So we're having a great time. We encourage you to engage. Don't take it so serious. I mean, all you got to do is set a goal that you plug into our system. Now, you might end up doing more than what we suggest, but start by just plugging into our 331 system. Patch, call, or text 3 people a day, follow up with 3 people, and put somebody on one of these Zooms or in front of a presentation that Verdita is doing an incredible job tonight. putting us through. And you can just find that on our training website, which is build331.com. Go to step 5. You can download this presentation and share with your friend tomorrow. So it's not complicated. It's so easy. And when you only got one product that everyone understands, all we got to talk about is stem cell reactivation and how you put the patch on. The patch activates your copper peptide that reactivates your own stem cell. Your body heals itself. Because we got this patent that Verdita was talking about, nobody has it. And the testimonies that we're having, like we heard from Jeffrey and Renee, there's the most lucrative business plan that I've ever seen. And because the product works so good, the entire compensation plan lights up. If you got a great comp plan without a product that works, nothing happens. But give me a product that nobody else has and everybody needs. It's affordable. And we got these kind of testimonies proven, the science behind it. Everyone is going to win. So I am telling you, you engage for the next 24 months. Do not get weary. Okay. You can't get tired patching 3 people a day. That doesn't get something else is making you tired, whether it's your work or your lifestyle. Figure out a way to fit this in so that you can start living a life that ZR is talking about with that freedom and excitement. Because I love this. We're around like-minded people tonight that are all patting each other on the back, saying, hey, we believe in you. We're going to help you get across that finish line. We're obsessed with you winning. That's pretty great. I mean, how many people do you know are obsessed with you winning like you got here on tonight's call? So I just want to encourage you. Thanks for taking and having me come on here tonight. You'll see more of me if you're brand new. But you know what? It's not all about these leaders. We're all about helping everyone else win and giving everyone a voice, because we want everyone to win. And if you're trying to act like the person and you're the only one, then you're never going to get to the point that ZR was talking about, that you've duplicated yourself to the point that you don't have to even be there. So understand, we got our game face on. We've done this before, but it's very, very unique when you've got a product that nobody else has, that's patented, and it allows everyone to win. That was the biggest thing that my wife Gina and I have been praying for over a year, was we needed a product that spoke for itself so that people didn't have to worry about saying anything perfect. They just had to put the patch on, act like a 5-year-old, and just start sticking everybody with stickers, and you're going to start seeing their health improve like you've been hearing tonight. So have a great time. Have fun talking to people, approaching people, calling people, talking to them about stem cell reactivation. It's like the simplest phone call you'll ever going to have, or the simplest present or talk to somebody. Write down 5 people you're going to talk to tomorrow. I did say 3, but I say put 5 down in case you don't get a hold of somebody. You got some backups, so you win. And then do that every single night. Stay consistent. Have the stamina. Have a dream that's so big that you can stay consistent, and you can have some stick-to-itness to get this done in the next 24 months. Some of you you're going to get to the 25,000 a week, in the next 7-8 months. Some of you are going to do it in the next 12 months. But within 24 months, you can gauge. You're going to be looking at that cap and that team commission at 25,000 a week. And that is what ZR was talking about. Everybody on here can live pretty good with a 25,000 a week cash flow. And if you're not there and you're making 15,000 a week, you aren't going to be upset with us. You're still going to say, hey, I am so fired up that I got started with every one of you, because I'm at the 15,000, but I know what I got to do, and I'm going all the way to 25. So have a blast. Again, Verdita, you did a fantastic job. Ken, thanks for having me on, and all the other speakers been amazing.